Welcome back to the Catch a Glimpse podcast featuring the boys from Glimpse.
My boys.
It is
My
another beautiful
boys.
Sunday. The sun is out where I am. I hope the sun is out by you because, dang, guys, we all need a little sunshine in our lives.
True.
True to that. How we all doing today, Ryan, Keaton? Thanks for being here all together. How we doing?
Doing pretty good, I think. Personally.
What do you think? Yeah, that's good. Ryan, how you feeling?
Just dubbed out attorney. Feeling good.
We don't know that for sure.
No, we do.
Ryan and I
In
just
my
played
heart.
a Warzone tourney, which we will get into in a little
sure,
bit.
sure.
I guess we could jump into that first. What do you think?
Yeah, might as
sure.
well.
Sure. The boys and I have been jumping back on some Z League. We talked about it, I think, last week in the podcast. So we were like, oh, why don't we do that anymore? So we've been Z League and tournaments all week. And Ryan, we took first in a trios tournament recently. On Resurgence, and I think that was I forget the credit pool was on there, but it was a good turnout. We're playing a cash prize tournament after this podcast is recorded. But Ryan and I have been dubbing out some duos today. We were in first for a while, but we got bumped to third. I'll check on it right now. Ryan, you want to tell them about the gameplay?
Yeah, so basically it wasn't like a normal tournament. Tournaments are usually an hour. But this one was an hour and a half. So we had a lot of time extra. So basically we learned new strats, third place.
Third place, guys. Third place.
We learned new strats that we're gonna actually use in the next tournament that we play.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, old ones is always good. It's just maybe sometimes the new one won't work. We could just always go back to the old one.
We're not going to tell you our plan because it's our 8 bags, not yours.
Right. It's our 8 bags.
If you know what that means, then you got our plan. But I don't know. It's been fun. I think today with how we were playing, it turned out really well. I'm excited to see if we can win some money today, guys. How about that? That'd be good.
Yeah.
Keaton's
Yeah,
here.
I mean,
yeah.
If we do the performances that we did in the prior trios tourney, which we got first in, we put up, what was it, 92 was the final score? 92
Something
points?
like that, yeah.
So, and if you don't know, like, Z League or Rebirth and, like, how it works, it's a point per kill, and then first place gets an extra 10 points, then going down, second gets 9, third gets 8, etc., etc. So we got 92 in our best 2 games, so that's pretty good, I think.
Sir.
Looking at, like, we were Division 6, Division 5, I think. We also would have beat them. I didn't look past that, but...
And Ryan and I are playing, we just played Division 2.
What's your soul, Ryan?
Yo, Ryan just sneezed. If you're watching on YouTube, timestamp it. This man just sneezed his soul out.
Dude, I muted,
iTunes,
so I didn't blow anyone's ears out.
We appreciate the mute while Keaton was talking, but
yeah,
I know, yeah.
Yeah, so good. I hope, and that's the thing, like, 2 days ago when we did that tourney, it's just like finding out our rhythm, because we did a couple trios tourneys before that, and it was the same thing where it's like, when we play so stupid and just like calm and relaxed, we drop like 40 plus point games anyways, and then we would get into tourneys, and then it just like wouldn't happen. But then this other day we did it, and we dropped a 48 and a 40, I don't know, whatever the one was.
Something like that. 42, so it would have been 90. We got 90 points. But it was still enough for first. But hey, wish us luck. We're doing another hour and a half tournament after this. We'll let you know how it goes sometime. But moving on, guys, from the video game talk, I have a very personal question to ask all 3 of you. Oh, wait, 2 of you. I don't want to hear it. yo, before we move on, I've been personally acting so stupid the last couple days. Ryan and I were playing Vanguard yesterday. I think it was yesterday. And we were playing ranked, and it was a 1v2 S&D situation. They put the bomb down. I'm at A site on Tuscan, and I'm clearing out every corner on A bomb. And then with like 10 seconds left, Ryan goes, "It was planted the other side." Why are you say that sooner? I had no idea. My dumb butt thought that the bomb was planted at A. For whatever reason, that wouldn't get out of my head. And
Then we matched up with the people that we were playing in that match, and they
Yeah.
were like, "Yo, what happened there last
Priest,
time?"
what happened?
And then we were like,
Nice.
"We thought the bomb was planted A." He goes, "Oh, how long did it take before you noticed?" I was like, "He goes, last 10 seconds."
It was bad. And yeah, we matched with them, and then we all dropped like 55 in hard points, so it was okay. We got back in it. Anyway, back to the big question I need to ask you guys.
Mhm.
Do
Mhm.
you
Uh-huh.
like
Maybe.
my mustache?
I think you look better with a beard. I don't care for just the mustache. But I mean, it's you. You do you.
Okay.
Keaton's analyzing.
He's looking at this like it's an ACT.
I'm ranking all of the like mustache and stubble, or mustache and beard, or just stubble. I'm
Fu
thinking.
Manchu. You
Definitely doesn't
go
look
full-
bad. I don't know how
Oh,
it ranks
thank you.
amongst the others.
Not bad. Not bad is good. I'll take a not bad. Ryan
Do you have
doesn't
a-
like it.
Do you have a circle of power like me?
Not like that.
Yeah,
Not,
that's where
not on my face.
that's where I get all my knowledge.
Right. Right. That's where all the ideas come from. You know what, Ryan? Hit us with one.
Mm.
What do you got in that brain of yours?
Listen, I don't remember when I wrote this, but I did.
Yesterday.
I wrote, let's say the simulation is real. What item do you think is resetting us?
Resetting? What does that
That I don't know. I don't know. I'm looking at it now and I don't understand.
mean?
It's like almost a good question in
It's
terms
almost there.
of like what's the reset point? I don't know what an
We
item
get to the
would.
subject and then the simulation goes over again?
That's what it was. How far do you think we keep getting before they're just like, yeah, let's reset them again?
I
'Cause-
feel like if it was
Spaceships.
if it was like a simulation, and like when would the overlords reset us? I feel like it would have to be spaceships. Like when we can
if we got farther than our galaxy, then
because
reset.
then that's where they're chilling at.
Reset.
So
and
Well-
they're setting us for what?
But the
Why are they
universe,
scared?
you can zoom out of the universe and it's this big web, which
Mhm.
opens up the thought of multi-universes, which also could be a thing.
Marvel
Because-
knew.
There's I don't know if it's galaxies that are like you can zoom out and then these galaxies just look like stars, and there's just millions of these galaxies, but just inside have all these planets, all these stars, possibly life. You can't tell me in all these galaxies and possibly a multi-universe that we're the only people here.
yeah, that's why I think
Yeah.
right when we get like advanced spaceships where we can like travel like light years, they're
Yeah.
cutting us off.
Yeah, then it's scuffed. It's chalked.
Yeah.
And like almost to back up, there was something else like here.
Deploy the
I-
ricochet anti-cheat now.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to know.
I just
how
want
are-
to put out there, I don't think we live in a simulation. Just to throw it out there. Just saying.
I think we live on the moon. Anyway, Ryan, go ahead.
No, please explain why you think we're living on the moon.
No, I didn't.
Oh, come on. This is a good
that's-
point. It's a good
Yeah.
point.
So
Moon men.
the moon
Mm-hmm.
is there, right?
Yeah.
And
Okay.
we're here, but actually we're there.
Moon cheese.
Now I'm here.
Right.
Now I'm there. You get it? Queen.
Yeah,
Queen.
okay, I get it,
Freddie
I get
Mercury
it.
knows.
Yeah. Freddie was the first moon man. So.
Yeah.
All right.
It was a moonwalker. No, that was Michael Jackson.
Right.
Right.
Okay.
Cast. All right. Let's Ryan, what were you saying?
How were pyramids built?
Slavery? Sorry.
No,
Just being
that's true. No, it's true.
It's dark, but it's true.
But each stone is over like hundreds of tons.
Wizards.
With
And each there. Okay, to be exact, there is a. All right. No, go ahead.
No. Okay, I will say this. You're right. They weigh that much. It would have to be these really, really advanced pulley systems and
But there's no wheel and pulley.
Well, there's more doors than wheels on the Earth.
But during the time, there's no wheel and pulley or wheel and axle
too, because they have like all these hieroglyphics and different things of like helicopters and these alien-looking things. Like, if you look at the hieroglyphics, like they are there and they appear,
right?
And it's like, who helped them?
Because there's a secret chamber, I think, in almost every pyramid that is very high off the floor. So for you to have to tug those tons and tons of brick, there's just no way.
I just want to
say have a really long slope.
I just want to say, if you're telling me for a second that you think aliens came to Earth to build pyramids of all things, I think you're on crack.
I think that's the hieroglyphics are from them.
You think aliens traveled millions of light years and they're like, yo, this Earth place is so dope. Make a pyramid.
Hey, they're still here.
Let's do some Minecraft and make a pyramid right now. That sounds so dope.
They crash landed here and they're still here, living amongst us. How about that?
That's cool. But why make a pyramid?
What else would they make?
Because
you think that's the coolest thing that out of their entire like extraterrestrial mind they want to make a pyramid?
They have pyramids at their place, right? And like the points of the pyramids, pew, they can like create a beacon like in Minecraft, and they can start speed mining.
This is like Doctor Who.
The tips of pyramids were made out of bronze.
Yes, sir, but they've decayed and crumbled.
Were stolen. Yeah.
That, but that's what I said.
So, yeah. Of course, aliens, 100%.
But hey, that could be a thought. Like, what if they thought somehow the bronze will react to sunlight at the very tip and something will happen? I don't know. You can make a bunch of pennies out of that with Abraham Lincoln's face on it.
Are you talking from the aliens' perspective or?
Yeah.
If they got to Earth, they would be smarter than that.
Hey, yo! I was up till 2 a.m. last night. I was watching this video on Mount Rushmore. There's a hidden chamber in Abraham Lincoln's head called
isn't
documents or something.
The Lincoln cranium.
There's a little box that has all these important documents in it behind Lincoln's head, and it goes so deep into his head. You can see like the process of how they refined the entrance. Then the walls get less refined as you go further and further in because they stopped doing it or making it. Super cool. You can't go there. It's classified.
Yeah, there's some movie. I think it's either like a Disney movie.
I remember it.
That kid, I can't remember that kid's name.
Yes, I was thinking about this movie last night.
Yeah,
too. I don't remember what movie
that like
it was.
took place.
Oh, Richie Rich.
What?
It was Richie Rich.
Richie Rich.
It was Richie Rich. Collie McCulkin. Collie McCulkin in Mount Rushmore. Look it up. It was Richie Rich. We're all going to Google right now.
Richie Rich?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
I freaking knew it, bro.
Wait, 1994? Really?
And there's like they fight up there with like guns and stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, Richie Rich, bro.
YouTube. Let me see a clip. Richie Rich.
Man, Collie Culkin.
I do remember this now. Wow. You know what he looks like now?
Your mom. Oh, I didn't mean that at all, Darlene. So sorry. I didn't mean that. That was a joke. Sorry. Moving on.
Next topic.
Moving on. Well, what a topic that came out of simulation. And then all of a sudden we're talking about Mount Rushmore. Also, National Treasure 2 takes place in the Black Hills in South Dakota. I have walked exactly where they filmed and put my hand in the hole that Nicolas Cage put his hand in the hole.
I think you showed me. Didn't you show me that picture or something?
Yes.
Yeah, I want to say that's very familiar.
I've been there, bro.
Yeah.
He's Macaulay Culkin, whatever his name is, really glue up because
let's call him Richie Rich.
He used to be a drug addict. Now he's
we knew
good.
That. Yeah.
He's good now.
He's married to forget her name, but she played
Yeah,
London in
that person.
Sweet Life on Deck, and they got a kid now.
Really?
So yeah, life's
wow.
life's good for them, man.
There was yeah. I didn't know that. I didn't London, the freaking like dumb girl in the show.
Whoa, it's not nice to call people dumb, Ryan.
Okay, tell me she was smart then.
She was smart in her own way.
Yeah, in her own way.
In her
You
own
had to add
way.
that part.
Well, hey, Ryan,
Yeah.
is there anything else in your head? Because I feel like we've just taken a deep dive, and all of us collectively have become your brain.
The random alien Mount Rush. Okay, yeah. I don't know.
This podcast is all over the place right now.
The idea of laws are like crazy to me. Like we all just collectively are just like, yeah, we can all follow that. Yeah, this random
Well,
group it was like, oh, we are higher authority, we make the rules now. Yeah, well,
yeah, that's the
you
thing.
all follow.
People don't honestly want to follow them, but they kind of have to.
See
Yeah,
that,
we're just all collectively like that red light. That means stop.
but that's the thing though, is like yeah, some group made them all, but that's the beauty of democracy is that we
Get
voted
wrecked,
for
kid.
those people.
Yo, he goes democracy. I get democracy. You get laws.
Yeah, right.
That meme
There's-
is so good.
Yeah, it's just the thought that everybody follows the rules. Like,
Well, there
yeah,
is obviously problems with our democracy. Our democracy is outdated.
I
And
think
that is
I've brought this
clear
up.
as day.
I think on the
Weeks
podcast.
ago.
Yeah,
And that might even have been on a podcast. We've talked about this. You've talked to me about Germany's democracy
yeah.
and how
And
that has been established and refined.
just some like updating would be. I think that would go like such a long way.
Right, and I
So-
agree, but the sad thing is it won't ever
Oh,
happen
no
until
shot.
something huge happens.
Yeah,
Which is sad.
I think
but,
that's too late at that point.
yeah, it's big time too late. Laws are crazy, Ryan. You're right.
Yeah. Me and Frankie and 1,000 other petitioners have already signed, Ryan, that we have new laws for you.
exactly.
And because
yeah.
it's outnumbered, you have to do them. Sorry.
Yeah, Ryan, you
Yeah.
have new specific laws.
You have
You
to
have
wear pink.
Yes, pink's a good color.
A pink jumpsuit at all times.
Every day, Adidas, pink
No.
jumpsuit, Daisy sunglasses.
Mm.
Oh no, you're gonna have normal glasses, but they tint when it's outside when you're outside.
Mm.
And you have to get a driver's license
And a big chain.
and a big chain that says
buddy,
big
buddy.
no, a big chain that says just the cat.
No, it's okay. It says cat in parentheses, and then
Yeah.
gang.
And you have to wear snow boots.
So jumpsuit, snow boots, glasses that changed in the daylight, and a chain that says "cat" in parentheses gang.
Oh, we didn't give him his hat yet.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
one of the like rainbow spinny caps.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you have to wear a different color. You have to wear a mood ring. You know the mood rings on every finger. Every finger.
Oh,
And then
Jesus.
if they ever like if not all of them correlate with each other and they don't match up, if something's out of sync, you have to post
lose that
on
finger.
no, you have to post on TikTok like vibes off.
And you
Well,
have to get your
vibes are
driver's
off today.
license. You have to get your driver's license and drive a pimped out 1970s Camaro.
Oh, I could see somebody actually doing that on TikTok. Just a daily like check-in, like, hey, the mood's off today. Look at these rings. I have another thought, or I can jump into a topic that could
hey,
last a little bit.
hey, whatever you prefer.
Yeah,
man.
if you have a
It's in your
topic that
hands.
goes from that, then yeah, send
It's
it.
your hands. It's in your hands.
So Amazon during the peak of COVID, updated their terms of service.
Oh.
They put a new like line of text that is follows. However, this restriction will not apply to the event or the occurrence certified by the United States Centers for Disease Control or successor body of a widespread viral infection transmitted via bites or contact with bodily fluids that cause human
Zombies.
corpses to reanimate and seek to consume living human flesh, blood, brain, or nerve tissue, and is likely to result in the fall of organized civilization. That is a real terms of service from Amazon.
I don't believe it.
It is. It is
think
part
you're
of
a
like the
liar.
new search Amazon zombie terms of service.
Well, let's be honest
Yeah.
here. Kind of talking about laws. Good segue.
Good segue.
You could pretty much, I think, just put anything in your terms of service,
And
Yeah, 'cause
people just
nobody's gonna
accept
read
it.
it.
and people,
Yeah,
people accept it anyways.
There's a South Park episode just like that. The Apple terms of service. They don't read it, and it says that in fine print that they're allowed to take you for scientific experimentation and you can't do anything about it. And then the only way that they could actually get helped was they went to like an Apple store and they had to like reset the Apple account so that they could disagree with the terms of service. I sort of just want to see if this is gonna fall or not.
Only part of it fell.
If you shake hard enough,
if you're not watching with visuals right now,
Frankie's
You're
stacking
missing out.
some red Solo cups on his mic.
Pink Solo cups.
Oh, sorry.
they're
full size red Solo cups. I think there
No, they're
might be
mini.
some
They're
liquid
mini.
in them. It's weird.
They're mini. They're mini.
We're
They're
calling
small.
you short. They're right size.
No, I mean Keaton Short. Come on.
Okay, let's move on to the next topic.
I sort of just want to sit here and see if it falls.
We gotta move on. We gotta move on. Guys. This has been anything but
What we have in here.
organized.
Yeah.
Anything but organized. Keaton, have you been keeping up with the start of the baseball season? The Brewers, how are we looking so far?
Honestly, I haven't been too in touch with what they've been doing. I actually do have it pulled up.
Frankie's losing his mind that he's getting it.
I only got one more.
Then you gotta flip one out and see if it'll stay.
I think it was yesterday was our first game at home.
Oh my god, he did it.
I think it was our opening yesterday.
So we went against the Cardinals, beat them 5-1.
Facts.
playing
Let's go
today and tomorrow.
Brewers.
So yeah, I haven't really kept in track with like who they've been signing or anything like that. But yeah, I don't know. I would think that it wouldn't be too different from last year. I know just last year it was our offense that needed some help.
Yeah.
So
I feel like we always need help. We always need help as the Brewers.
Well, yeah, but see, the Brewers almost
pitching's
always gets
bad.
the playoffs, it seems like, these past couple of years. It's just we got to go from playoffs to actually winning those games.
Right. And that's the
So.
problem.
So hopefully those signings, whatever they did, fix that. But
Big time.
yeah.
Big time. And I heard that there was a sale on Brewers tickets. Like they had like a bunch of tickets for like $4. Like going into the rest of the week, like super, maybe $14, but like super cheap tickets.
I know because there was a lot of like MLB, the disagreement talks and all that. About I don't even know what it really was for. I don't know if they wanted to expand the season or if it was just players wanting to get. I think it was something about the it was something about the salary cap per team.
Yeah, I think it didn't. It was going up. I think with COVID or something, and the players weren't getting more money from their COVID contracts.
Yeah, it was.
Like it wasn't going up with it.
It was disagreements of that, and I think it was like how some teams were like playing the system in a sense.
Yeah.
I don't remember exactly how they would do it, but they would essentially alleviate their costs for the following season. So something like that. So there's a couple, games canceled. So I wonder if that's maybe that deal is maybe because of that. Like, sorry that this is happening. I could see that going on, but
for sure.
Yeah.
In other sports news, we got I should be looking this way. We've got the Green Bay Packers making a move at wide receiver, signing veteran receiver Sammy Watkins, 28 years old. He last played with the Ravens last season, only had one touchdown, a little over 300 yards. He can be an elite receiver. He was elite with the Bills originally, had a good year with Matt LaFleur with the Rams in 2017, but he's been injured almost every year of his career, and he's had a lot of trouble with injuries, especially recently, which have kept him from producing anything. But he's really fast, so he can take the top off of defense. What does that mean, Frankie? that means that
What
he
does that
can
mean,
run.
Frankie?
It means, Ryan, that he can run straight really fast. And the two safeties back there, if they're playing cover 2, will have to drop back with him, and that'll open up a lot of the center of the field,
Right.
the middle part of the field for somebody else to get open. So you want to take the top off. Take safeties come back. So he could be good at that, and he was good with Matt LaFleur, had 8 touchdowns that season with the Rams. So he could produce with us. And then we talked about the draft a week or 2 ago coming up, and that will probably take a receiver in the first round. I don't think we should. I think we should double down receiver in first and second. And the other 2 first and second round picks get like a lineman, defense lineman, and a pass rusher, or an offensive lineman, something like that. But the Packers are also really good at finding offensive linemen in the late rounds. So that could be something we target as well. But that's a little Packers update for you. And it is believed that, I don't know if this is true, but Aaron Rodgers texted Pat McAfee that he was excited about the addition of Sammy Watkins to the wide receiver room. And he's excited. He can't wait to get back to work. So, sounds good to
Nice.
me.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Some good attitudes at this point. I like it.
Oh, for sure. And the fact, I think, that Rodgers came back knowing that Devontae wasn't going to says a lot. Like, he's got to be happy with where they're at. Where they're at. Where he's at.
19, by the way.
19 what? What? Oh, my age?
Yeah. Sorry.
If you guys were listening closely last couple seconds, I had an atrocious voice crack that Ryan just roasted me for.
I'm sorry.
I guess we'll just keep moving with
Hey,
this
yo,
podcast.
I'm just saying, I get called short. You have voice cracks. We just make fun of Ryan anyway.
Yeah, and I'm dumb.
Ryan's.
Yeah.
Keaton, did you want to touch on your losers bracket idea we've talked about on the podcast recently while we're talking about football?
All right.
I get
losers bracket. You get more games.
Yeah.
That's how it is.
Both benefit you. They both benefit you. So it's not I get, you get. It's I get.
I get. Okay.
I get losers bracket, more games. You get more money.
Yeah.
You get a second chance, and I get more games.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So was this last week? No, 2 weeks ago.
Yes.
What?
I thought it was last week.
You don't even know what I'm
2 weeks
saying.
ago.
Yeah, I'm out of the loop.
Yeah. Be quiet.
I thought you were saying, oh, did we talk about this last week?
No. So I did my enrichment speech on the podcast 2 weeks ago. 5% happier in 5 minutes or something like that.
Yes, sir.
This speech is my persuasive speech, so I actually had to argue something. And this one, I think teased it. I was going to do NFL versus NBA playoff format and which one was better. I'm not going to do the entire speech. I just want to talk about it, and that way we can have your guys' input more, because it is, an argumentative speech. I actually have a sick presentation and everything, so I could show you guys that after. But I just want to go through my points really quick.
Yeah.
And then I feel like we can just talk about it. So, my entire thing about this is I believe that the NBA has a better playoff format compared to the NFL. And for viewers, or just to have a refresh, if you don't know, the NFL is essentially a one and done game style.
Packers fans know.
And you have 7 teams on each side, and first seeded team gets a bye.
Yes, sir.
So then the divisional games go off. Yeah. the divisional
thing, but yeah, we're used to it.
Okay.
Can you tell I'm still mad?
The divisional games go off, and then the first seeded team play against the lowest seeded team, and the 2 remaining teams play. So then from there on, you have those teams face, and then you go down to the NFC or AFC championship game, and then they go to the Super Bowl. Well, past the divisional round, so where you have the first seeded team with the bye facing then the lowest seeded team, and then the other 2 remaining teams, starting from that round, then you'd have a loser's bracket.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not the entire playoff has a loser's bracket because I was crunching the numbers. That would add like an extra 8 games, which is already half of a regular season, which would be way too many. So you start after the divisional round, which makes the first seeded team get an even greater reward because then they're already within the confines of the safety net of the loser bracket. So that makes them even like it's an even greater thing to reach for that during the regular season. So from there you have the loser bracket.
Yeah.
So both the losers go down, right? Then they
Yeah.
face each other. The losers bracket is essentially double elimination, where you lose 2 games, then you're out. So how it would work out is those 2 losers go down, they face each other. Whoever loses that is out completely. Then the loser of the 2 winners, the first seeded team and the other team, they face whoever loses that, then faces the loser that's already in the loser's bracket.
Right.
They face, one of them gets kicked out. The other one that wins that then faces who would be the AFC or NFC championship. But then they face each other in a best of 3 with the loser, the person in the loser bracket's already 0-1. So they would face each other with the before AFC or NFC championship winner ahead by 1 in the best of 3. So they only have to win 1 game, and it makes the loser in the loser bracket need to pull in with 2 games in a row.
Yeah.
So it adds, I have it somewhere in here. It adds a minimum of 3 games and a maximum of 4 games. So my entire reasoning behind this is, first of all, the diversity of which the teams you'll face in the loser bracket is, of course, way more than just the one and done. Because let's say you lose against 49ers, but then you show that you're good because you win against X team, and then you have to win against Z team, and you keep going, right?
Right.
And the reason why the NBA one is so good is because they do best of 7s. And with a lot of, I mean, not even like big math, but when you have a sample size, so the amount of games, you want to have at least 20. That's a good sample size to show, like, to have the least amount of error, right? The NBA has a minimum of 16 games to win the championship and a maximum of 28. So on average, that's above 20. The NFL only has 3 games minimum and 4 games max. That's way below 20, right? So it's just the fact of the amount of games that you're right now playing in the NFL don't accurately show the best team. And so you can't change it to best of 3s for all of them because that'd be way too many games, lead to too many injuries. A loser bracket after the divisional round is a perfect way to still add more games without increasing the injuries like tenfold. And the injury problem itself could be fixed, from outside sources as well. But adding more games, of course, adds more games, which is then more money, to the point where you could put more funds into the injury, section totally, or hiring more backup players, etc. You could expand the entire team. So I think that's way better than the one and done. I have like a example. Imagine you have Team A and Team B. Team B beats Team A, so then you would say that Team B is better than Team A, right? Well, for example, Team A, the Packers, and Team B, the Lions, in the 2021 to 22 season were complete opposite in standings. With the Packers being 13-4 and the Lions being 13-1. It's obvious that this one game does not decide who the better team is. However, if you had Team A and Team B play a best of 3 or 5 or 7, you can more justifiably claim the better team. So there's always those games where it's like Dookie team beats better team. And that's how it is in terms of the playoffs with the one and done. So I think it's just loser bracket would definitely fix that. Because then let's say you just have an off day, you have an off game, then there you go. You can still get back in.
Would you present getting rid of the preseason entirely if you add these games at the end?
No. What
Could be
even
an
is the
option.
point of-
Could be a thing they
Could
do.
be.
What's even the point of the preseason anyway?
It's kind of develop the younger guys, get to see what your depth of your team kind of looks like, just get everything ready for the regular season.
Hmm.
But if you start working with more joint practices, where if you have a joint practice with a team or two, that could be okay.
That could be
I don't
something,
know.
yeah.
I mean, they do joint practices already, but if you make them more widespread, that could work better with no preseason. That's a good idea, Keaton. I'm down for more football at all times.
And
That's all I'm
and that's
saying.
the thing, like, it's not adding an egregious amount of games, and going from the minimum of 3 and maximum of 4 and adding a maximum of 4, a minimum of 1 with the loser bracket. I forget the percentages off the brain. I have a graph
32.
in here, but a sample size of 1 is a 98% margin of error, when a sample size of even just going to like 5 or 6 already drops it down to like 30% from 98. So it's just like adding a couple more games, again, that mixes who you're playing against, would be, I think, like so much better than what we got right now.
For sure. Keaton, what time are we sitting here at this podcast?
37.
37 minutes. That means we have just enough time to talk about one more thing. Keaton, you have till 3:30, by the way, to accept the tournament invite that we're playing today. Like we mentioned, oh my gosh, we're gonna win. Question for you guys, and this could really take us up, and we could turn this into a hot debate. What is your favorite fast food joint? Ooh. What? Why are you giggling over there?
Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. If I were to separate it a little bit more, like burgers
Burgers.
or pizza, it just each.
Fast food, period. One place.
Would you count like a pizza place fast food?
You could.
Yeah, Pizza Hut,
Or does
takeout box.
or is it only restricted to like drive-throughs?
Nah, just fast food. So like Domino's, fast food.
Huh.
Yeah, what do you think? What do you think?
As of right now, I've been having a real pizza kick.
Okay, but if you go to a
So-
pizza place, you can only get pizza there. And let's say like
No.
chicken wings or something on the side.
Stromboli,
What kind of place you
um,
thinking?
like Domino's. I like
Domino's
right now.
does quite
I
a bit of
love
stuff
Domino's
now.
pizza. They do chicken too.
And they do sandwiches.
Oh, they do? So you could
Yeah.
pick Domino's then if you
I
wanted.
like Domino's. I think Domino's.
Domino's is your fast food place.
Yeah, for
Wow.
the moment.
Wow. All right. I don't know, man. I don't know about that.
What?
It's not a
That's-
bad pick. There's a
That's an
variety.
interesting one. It is a
What do you
variety. I'll
What
give
do
you
you
that.
think?
I'll give you
What do you
that.
think my fast food joint was?
I'm just wondering what's on your bed right now. What is
Papa
that?
John's.
Papa John's, huh? Wow.
It doesn't look like Domino's to me.
That doesn't look like Domino's to me
Hey,
either.
man, this is the lead cause of Papa John's. I better not fall.
I hope it does. No offense.
Oh,
You best
Double-
not eat that whole thing.
brownie.
You're gonna need a bike after that, okay?
Yo, brownies stink. Changed my mind.
Dude, he thinks it's chocolate bread.
Yeah,
He thinks it's chocolate bread.
chocolate bread.
Cake! It is cake!
No, it's not cake.
It's a pastry!
That's
We're
you
talking
make
to a
those
guy that
completely
takes
different.
frosting off of his.
Really bad!
We're talking to a guy that takes frosting off his cake.
Your opinion doesn't matter. His
No.
opinion does not matter.
The
His opinion
fact
does
that
not
I
matter.
eat the cake and I like the frosting less makes me more in tune with whether cake or brownies are better.
No, we're not debating
Brownies stink.
that. We're not
Cake-
debating if cake or brownies are better. We're just talking about
Cake-
brownies. Brownies
No,
are
but
not
I'm
worse. They're
I'm
not
talking
bad.
about I can better indicate which one
You
is
you
better
let me make
flavored.
you a brownie. You let
No,
me make you
nasty.
a brownie.
I
and
would
I'm telling
say-
you, any
it'll
brownie,
suck.
disgusting.
No.
I would say cake is more of a fluffy texture than a condensed brownie.
Brownies are not gross.
Brownies
They're
are
bad sometimes, but if you let me make you a brownie,
Mm-mm.
you will change your mind.
It's a combination of the texture of it and even the chocolate and how the chocolate tastes from the brownie texture, if that makes sense.
Bruh.
With
Bruh.
how it's infused in the
Wait.
baking process, it
You
is so
wait.
nasty.
I will even give you a corner piece.
Because I can tell
Corner pieces
you,
are so good.
take a
give
piece
you
of
a corner
chocolate
piece.
and then compare that to the brownie
and you
chocolate,
have
completely different.
the flakiness of the top of a
Yes.
brownie. Oh, brother.
Dude, I don't care if you add powdered sugar. I don't care if you
No,
put frosting
we don't
on your
even mess with
brownies.
that.
None of
We
that
don't
is
mess with
just,
that.
it's bad.
Brown sugar, or sorry, powdered sugar and frosting on brownies is a no for me.
They do not deserve to go on a brownie.
No, they don't need to. The brownie I will make you the corner piece. All you will ever need or want.
Someone could make, you could give me $1,000 Gordon Ramsay brownie. I wouldn't like him.
This is Keaton's ploy for him to get brownies for free.
I
really
don't like
think-
brownies, guys. Don't like them at all. Don't send them to my address.
I am thinking about promoting Ryan right now and demoting you.
Yeah.
You can't do that.
Oh my
I'm
gosh.
the brownie
Yeah.
destroyer.
Technically, yeah, you can't do that. But I'll take the promotion. I'm good with
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
It's gonna happen.
It's just not now.
I
I-
want to know
It's
when.
coming.
I have. This has actually been going through my brain recently, and I have to talk with you, Frankie, about this. But you know,
Do we fire him?
Hey, you haven't missed a podcast. You haven't missed a video. Get out.
Get out of here.
Get out.
Get out.
You haven't messed up once.
Yeah, get out. Don't want you here.
Is it? It's about him.
Yeah.
It's about the guy under us,
Mm-hmm.
bro. That guy.
Me?
I want to talk about him too behind his back. Okay, Keaton, give me your fast food place then.
He goes.
Oh my gosh. Brownie
um,
Express.
Brownie's Creamery.
Brownie Express.
I would go because I don't want to go like
I
actual
don't know.
fast food because I don't know, just
You have to. You have to.
no, like I'm gonna go a fast food place, but not like traditional where it's like Wendy's or
Oh, okay.
McDonald's because those just make me
Yeah.
feel like garbage after I eat them.
Sure.
So I'd go like Jersey Mike's subs. Is just like
Yeah.
How did I know you were gonna say a sub place?
That's-
That's so
they're
disgusting.
so
That is
good.
gross.
Dude, if you have
Go
not
home.
had the Italian sub from Jersey Mike's subs, you're living wrong, and I'm
I
telling
don't
you
want.
that right now.
I don't want a Jersey sub. I want.
I don't want to. I don't
none
want
of
to eat
it.
breading and a little bit of insides.
Okay, I
Dude.
don't mind a sub sandwich.
You
but
make me
it-
want to drive to your house and deck you in the face. With
Well,
how
we tried.
wrong that claim
You
is,
just
I mean-
said it says.
you saying that Jersey Mike's subs does not. If you go to Cousins, Subways, especially Jimmy John's, yeah, you're gonna get one slice of ham in your sub. But if you're buying an Italian from Jersey Mike's, that thing's like 1,300 calories, and it's
This is
a
when-
half foot as
This
is.
coming from a guy who doesn't like brownies. Yeah, I mean,
Dude, brownies stink.
$15 for a Jersey
It is
Mike's
not
sub.
$15. You're
It's
on
close to it.
unless they know that you're a little guy and they
pro-
like push you over and steal extra $8 from you.
Plus
And I guess
gas.
it's $15.
Hey, give
Plus
me your
gas.
money. Plus gas,
Dude, no one takes that into account.
bro. You could walk from your house to Jersey Mike's and be back in a half hour.
Wrong. I live too far for that.
What do you mean? It's right downtown.
I walk
You pick
slow.
Domino's. That's farther away.
You
Who
do-
says I'm walking to Domino's? I'm gonna do delivery.
Sure, do the same thing.
All right, brownie guy. Hey,
No,
brownie
brownies
boy.
stink.
I didn't even know what I would pick for fast food. I don't know why I asked. My bad, guys.
I go
okay.
if I'm just gonna give it to you. If you don't want to pick, go
Sure.
Wingstop. There you go.
Oh my gosh. Yep, Wingstop. Easy. The man is right. The man
Jeez.
is so
The
right. That
brownie
food
destroyer is correct.
so
Let's go.
good.
Potters.
That food
No.
is so good. Obviously, I can only get chicken though, right?
Oh, I could live off that
Like,
though.
I would get it would either be that or Panda Express, you know? Obviously that's only Chinese food.
Yeah, but
But
there's like
it's-
some
That's some
Chinese food-
variety though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's good too.
Yeah,
so
well,
I don't know. I guess that's me. Are we out of time here, guys?
Oh yeah.
All right. Well, if you did enjoy this podcast, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe while Ryan feasts into his brownies, which are good.
Oh,
Give us your
brownie.
opinion on
Oh,
brownies
sir.
in the comments below. Please rate this on Spotify, iTunes. Give us 5 stars, 100%. Leave us some things to talk about.
Right.
always watch for our Wednesday content on YouTube at 4:30. This podcast comes out on Sundays at 4:30 on Sunday on our YouTube channel, and then also at 7 a.m. on Spotify and iTunes. We are the Glimpse Boys. Thank you for listening to us. We'll talk to you next week. Goodbye.
Goodbye.